believe in anything I say. No, don't go believing me. No, don't listen to me, don't take any notice. Don't listen to anything that I say. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the measures that I've just outlined are unprecedented in peacetime. We will fight this virus with everything we've got. We are in a war against an invisible killer. We are in a war against an invisible killer, and we've got to do everything we can to stop it. And I commend this statement to the House.
The fourth industrial revolution will impact our lives completely. It will not only change how we communicate, how we produce, how we consume, it will change actually us, our own identity.
It means buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Some of these measures will be very significant and a departure from the way that we do things in peacetime. These are strictly temporary and proportionate to the threat we face. These are strictly temporary and proportionate to the threat we face, and I hope that many will not have to be used at all.
There is a regulatory filing, and the regulator in a given country, in our case the MHRA, then performs a review. And only after that has been done can there be large-scale production and distribution. That's the normal peacetime route. That's the normal peacetime route to bringing a vaccine into human use.
Mr. Speaker, tackling coronavirus is a national effort, and everyone has their part to play.
This is the construct.
Act like you have the virus. I've had the honour of playing my part. We've had the honour of playing our parts. It's been a huge team effort.
This isn't real. What is real?
It will help us to protect people, and we know that these vaccines protect you, but we also know that they protect those around you.
We do not yet know whether it will stop you from catching and passing on the virus. So what's the point of having it?
Earlier, I attended a COBRA meeting chaired by the Prime Minister to decide on the next steps in our plan. I can report to the House that we've agreed a very significant step in the actions that we're taking from within that plan.
People set us down as enemies of intelligence, proclaims Hitler. We are, but in a much deeper sense than those conceited dolts of bourgeois scientists.
To control the spread of the disease. These actions will change the ordinary lives of everyone in this country.
Do you know how worrying it is, from my point of view, to see all you lot muzzled up, waiting like lambs to the slaughter? Did you not think for a moment there might be a slight problem with this? Did you not think that you know, people like Aldous Huxley would be like amazed at how far they've got so quickly?
Following anti-lockdown demonstrations in London, crowds marched from Hyde Park to Westminster after MPs urged the government to allow peaceful protests during lockdown.
This House criminalised the freedom of protest. This House, us.
What good is a phone call if you're unable to speak?
Alan Joyce warned that a number of governments are looking at introducing mandatory vaccinations for all international travellers as part of a plan to revive the aviation industry.
OK, so there won't be a vaccine passport?
No, that's not being planned.
At all, ever?
Not
happening. Not happening, zipped and I don't know.
I certainly am not planning to introduce any vaccine passports, and I don't know anyone else in government.
OK.
They will only be activated on the basis of scientific advice and will only be in place for as long as clinically necessary.
What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is
governments
built to keep us under control.
And this revolution will come at a breathtaking speed. It will be like a tsunami. And actually, it's not just a digital revolution, it's digital, of course physical with nanotechnology, of course physical with nanotechnology, of course physical with nanotechnology, but it's also biological.
In order to change a human being into this.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
No, actually, quite the opposite.
The next steps in our plan.
You've been living in a dream world. This is the world as it exists today.
We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people.